remember it's called
Raikai?
Raikai.
Oh. Hey, Daddy.
Yes, sir.
You know what old STS buses and teenage boys have in common?
What?
They may need a suspension for being jerky. What, Daddy?
You know what, Joe?
What, Daddy? I love you too, Daddy.
Oh, Chubbing Town. I needed that sleep. I guess that my body's getting adjusted to the meds and stuff because I feel good right now.
What meds?
Well, they gave me blood pressure meds and antidepressant.
Oh. Where, Murray?
Yeah. So, you have a comeback with crazy people medicine now.
Oh, I know, I've been had one.
What?
I've been had a comeback with crazy people medicine.
What?
I mean, all I gotta say is it takes one to know one.
Yeah, that's what you need to say now, because that's exactly what will be happening.
I could have told you that for free. You didn't have to pay a doctor to tell you.
You know what, Joe?
What, Daddy?
I had such a good time with you.
When?
Oh.
If Bruce were white and Cuban, they would think you two were twins. You know that?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't like, why does he call you half-breed, the other one?
Because I don't know. Because he can't remember shit. He really can't remember anything. Like, he can't remember people's names and like it's to the point where where if he calls somebody that I know isn't there, or that have no idea who he is. Like, sometimes it'll be like, Richard. And I'll be like, I know there's no Richard anywhere near, so I'll respond, and I'll be like, yeah, 9 times out of 10 he's talking to me.
Well, when he came out on the patio, where Joey at? Where Joey at?
Had to fight with the canteen machine.
I love you, Joe.
I love you too, Daddy. Is it any wonder me and Bruce just fly through work and the day just flies?
Joey,
What?
why we're so damn old and decrepit? Maybe I'll be less decrepit when I get this knee. Several days, but about the 4th day, I started to get tired. But I love being with you. When I'm with you, I laugh, I have fun, and that's these things. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. You know what I love watching?
Shit, I think the pharmacy's closed.
That's racist.
They're closed.
How could you tell it's closed?
Because I don't see the thing open back there. Let me look through, let me drive through and see.
That meal was good. Sushi was real good too. Almost as good as the one in Raleigh.
Friday, shit, close at 7. 7:57. Your daddy fucked up. I thought he closed at 10.
Well,
Yeah.
people find any reason to take breaks.
No, I think this is an area where there's problems because they've got people doing very, very important jobs. And they don't put enough staff on it.
What do you mean? Who's got people doing very, very important jobs?
The pharmacists. They give the wrong person the wrong drug. And
Yep.
guess what? Amazing.
Yep. The way you said that. Sound like.
Your eyes is bright. What?
You know what?
What?
You said that in the way that
And
you would say, yeah, you could kill somebody if you give them the wrong drugs.
Joe?
Yeah?
I like about me and you, like I told Bruce. We ain't right.
Yep. And you know what I said?
What?
You know what I said.
I forgot.
That's why we're friends.
I like that shit. Woman ain't talked to me that way since 1942. What? You ain't that damn old.
He's so funny. Bruce. Bruce was like run into the bathroom. was like run into the bathroom. We had some boxes on the floor, and he just runs around them and like bumps into the lead person like crazy and takes off like a bat out of hell. And the lead person's like, "Damn, Bruce."
You know what's so funny?
What?
I was going to ask you to get the dimensions of those boxes so we can work taping up boxes here, but then I remember you told me it was wet tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dispensed by a machine.
Yep.
You push a level.
Yep,
pull
that's
a level.
exactly what that is.
Yeah. And then there's something that cuts the tape.
And it's wet. First time I felt that, I was like, what is that?
And you know what?
What?
You've got to be able to
I love watching. What's the thing on the seat next to me for?
oh, it's that jacket.
For who? The Panthers?
No, it was a jacket that
What?
I'm just looking. Money was supposed to get a package today. I don't know if she got it. I bet you.
Right across the board in the United States. Then, putting U.S. and China relations in context with Cornell professor Jessica Chenweiss, plus Brooklyn College professor Mojubaolu Olufunke Okome on the latest elections in Nigeria. Young people are eager to have Nigeria live up to the principles that it has subscribed to by saying that it's a democratic nation. That's up next on Our Body Politic, right after the news.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Jack Spear. While attention is being focused on the pending indictment against former President Donald Trump in connection with hush money payments to a former adult film actress, some are calling the proceeding political persecution. Jim Trustee's a former Trump lawyer and tells NPR's All Things Considered what he expects to happen next.
We'll see what the indictment looks like. But it won't surprise me at all if there's a very robust, very timely motion to dismiss based on this kind of ridiculous, unheard of, unprecedented legal theory of Alvin Bragg that you can somehow infer a specific intent to defraud when there was none that ever occurred.
But other legal experts have different concerns. Trump could also face charges in Georgia and Washington, D.C. NPR's Windsor Johnson reports the outcomes of those cases have the potential to upend the 2024 election.
The indictment in New York raises serious questions for the Republican Party's future as Trump faces the possibility of additional charges in Atlanta and Washington, D.C. The case in Georgia centers on Trump's aggressive bid to get election officials to throw out ballots cast for Joe Biden in the 2020 election. Georgia was one of several key swing states that gave Biden the margin of victory over Trump. In Washington, D.C., a special counsel is investigating Trump's handling of classified government documents that were discovered at his Florida home. The special counsel is also overseeing a probe into Trump's role in the deadly attack on the Capitol. Windsor Johnston, NPR News.
The Social Security program is on track to run short of funds needed to pay promised benefits in about 10 years. NPR Scott Horsley reports on a new forecast from Social Security and Medicare trustees.
The Social Security Trust Fund used to supplement payments to retirees is now expected to run out of cash in about 2033, a year earlier than had been forecast, thanks in part to slower economic growth. Unless changes are made before then to shore up the program, Social Security recipients would see their benefits cut by about 25%. The Medicare Trust Fund, which supplements payments to hospitals, is also being depleted. That could result in an 11% pay cut to healthcare providers unless fixes are made by 2031. That deadline's been pushed back a bit thanks to less expensive treatments and because some people who would have needed the most costly care died during the pandemic. Scott Horsley, NPR News, Washington.
Even as President Biden was trying to comfort victims of the recent Mississippi tornado, residents of neighboring Arkansas are experiencing the same thing tonight. There are reports of heavy damage after a reported tornado hit the state capital, Little Rock. Hospital officials there warning of a possible mass casualty event. Little Rock Fire Department is reporting damage and debris in the western end of the city. The extent of the damage is still being assessed. Stocks wound up the week in the first quarter on an up note. Dow gained 415 points today. This is NPR.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
The federal tax credit for electric
Letting all the birds in the car.
is about to change again. The Treasury Department is implementing limits on battery sourcing. As NPR's Camila Dominowski reports, the rules are designed to build up U.S. supply chains.
Basically, a big chunk of a battery's ingredients need to come from the U.S. or allies for a vehicle to qualify for a $7,500 tax credit. These restrictions were passed into law last year, but were on hold while the IRS worked out technical details. The battery supply chain is dominated by China. These rules are designed to bring more work to the U.S., but until new mines and factories are built up, the restrictions will be hard to meet. In 2 weeks, the IRS will announce which vehicles still qualify for the credit. These restrictions do not apply to the tax credits for used or leased EVs. Camila Dominowski, NPR News.
A co-defendant in the case against actor and producer Alec Baldwin in the fatal 2021 shooting of a cinematographer on a movie set in New Mexico has been convicted of unsafe handling of a fire.
All right, let's go.
How the hell is there a live round in a prop gun there? How did they not know that? Probably because the director was Puerto Rican.
That's a good assumption. Well, the problem is much broader than that. You know what? They ain't gonna fuel it for that.
Well, you know, Puerto Ricans are genetically disposed to... Wow, wow, wow. You know who says that? You know where I learned it? Where did I learn it from? Yep. Wow, wow, wow. I love the Panthers.
And I love mine.
Stop it.
And I love mine.
Hey, look, Daddy. See how strong I am?
Yeah. See, you want to hear that?
What?
See how decrepit I am?
I
I borrow some face?
yeah. I could skip steps like it's nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On the way up. I can't do it on the way down.
You been taking out?